¿Qué pasa, cachorros? Continuamos con Back to the Future. En los episodios anteriores hemos estado volviendo al pasado una y otra vez para arreglar los errores que estábamos cometiendo. Volvíamos al pasado, arreglábamos un error y cometíamos otro. Volvíamos otra vez a arreglar ese otro error y volvíamos a cometer otro. El último error que cometimos fue el juntar a Emmett y a Edna, ¿vale? Al juntar a ellos dos, el doctor con el que estábamos viajando en el tiempo desapareció y se convirtió en el Ciudadano Brown. Vamos a llamarlo el Ciudadano Brown, ¿de acuerdo? Ese Ciudadano Brown es el dueño de la Hill Valley, esa manipuladora que vimos, y ahora hemos vuelto al pasado para separar a Emmett y a Edna, y al separarles, es curioso, pero el doctor no ha desaparecido. El Ciudadano Brown no ha desaparecido, sigue estando ahí. Se ha ido con Edna en el DeLorean y se han, pues, ido. No se sabe a dónde, se quedó en el episodio anterior, pues, yéndose hacia el infinito. Y no se sabe si han viajado en el tiempo, si el doctor le va a comer la cabeza a Edna para engañarla, para hacerla ver su futuro, para cambiarla o X. No se sabe muy bien qué ocurre, ¿no? Pero como veis, el argumento tiene ciertos fallos, ¿vale? Por ejemplo, cuando juntamos a Emmett y a Edna, nuestro doctor desapareció y se convirtió en el Ciudadano Brown. Pero cuando hemos separado a Emmett y a Edna, el Ciudadano Brown no desaparece para convertirse en el doctor que teníamos. Es decir, aún hay cosas que tenemos que hacer porque esto no ha acabado. El argumento se adapta. La ciencia en el juego, ¿vale? Según la historia de los viajes en el tiempo, se adapta para poder continuar con la historia. ¿Vale? Para poder crear una historia a la que los guionistas les apetezca. Porque no tiene sentido. Así que... vamos a continuar con este último episodio de la saga de Back to the Future. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Cambiamos la música. Back to the Future, esto es un mapa de Hill Valley. Este es el mapa del antiguo Hill Valley, donde está aquí el barranco Clayton, que dejó de llamarse barranco Clayton porque no acabó cayendo allí. La señorita Clayton. Ahí están todas las cositas del doctor. ¿Dos de Biff? Claro, debe ser Biff y el doctor, ¿no? Pero bueno. La maquinaria del doctor para leer la mente y ver si una persona era... está Marty en el pasado todavía, no ha vuelto al futuro. Lógico, ya que el DeLorean lo tiene el doctor.
Hello?
Marty! You're awake! Good!
Doc! Emmett, where are you?
I'm down at the expo. I snuck out early to avoid my pop. If he knew I was about to make a publicly scientific spectacle of myself, he'd hit the roof.
Ok, ¿me dejaste dormir aquí?
Why didn't you wake me up?
I tried to give you a nudge before I left, but you were practically comatose. How long has it been since you slept?
Aside from being knocked unconscious, I'm not really sure.
Anyway, I left you back at the lab to perform an important mission. On the table next to my law books, there's a device plugged into the wall.
I think I see it.
Is it glowing?
Yeah, is that good?
Good? It's fantastic! Glowing means my static accumulator is charged up and ready for action. Bring it down to the high school and we'll... Damn!
What?
It's Edna!
But...
Oh.
Okay, Emmett, one static accumulator coming up.
Verás. Uf, espero que esto no me explote en la cara. Ok, ha vuelto Edna a la escuela y seguramente habrá vuelto con el Ciudadano Brown. Wow!
Jeez, Doc, watch out, you almost ran me over.
Sorry about that, Martin. This vehicle is sometimes difficult to control.
Yeah. Hey, are you okay? After that argument about Emmett last night,
I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
So, how are the time circuits?
Still broken. I've got a few ideas, but I'm occupied with other problems today. So is that what I'm destined to build for the expo?
Yeah, it's a static accumulator. Emmett spent all night building it. Turned out he didn't really need to see Frankenstein after all. He just needed a little push. And some lightning.
And some lightning.
Fascinating. I also had an epiphany last night.
Doc?
I realized that it wasn't Edna that made my life miserable.
Doc!
It was science.
What?
You can't give up science. You love science.
Correction. My younger self loves science. But if Emmett doesn't go through with a demonstration at the expo, his dreams of being a scientist will dim just enough for Edna to step back into his life and steer him down another path.
Another path? What other path?
I don't know. Architecture, automobile repair, taxidermy. Maybe I'll even pursue a life in law like my father always wanted. As long as Emmett steers clear of science, Edna and I will be free to be happy together.
You can't want Emmett back with Edna. She used you to turn Hill Valley into a police state.
She used my science to turn Hill Valley into a police state. But if I don't become a scientist, she'll never get the chance to vent her crazier ambitions.
Doc, I'm begging you. You haven't thought this through.
Haven't I? I guess we'll both find out. One thing's for sure, Emmett Brown's life will be a whole lot less complicated without a time machine in it.
No!
What?
What the hell?
Sale corriendo. A mí
Where'd
nos
it
ha dejado
go?
el DeLorean. What? Sujeta el acumulador, pero ¿dónde cojones está? Wow.
Oh, come on.
Shit. Vale. Supongo que es por esto por lo que el doctor no ha desaparecido, porque todavía hay posibilidades de que el doctor se junte con Edna. Es decir, no está todo predicho todavía.
Here, little static thingy.
Estupendo. Mira, mientras lo llevemos hacia adentro. No. Ok. Y vuelve otra vez a su sitio. No, está volando. Oh, shit. En serio, solo tengo el periódico y la foto del padre. Oh, cojonudo.
I can't reach it.
Vamos, súbete al poste. Vamos.
Gotcha!
¡Ajá! ¡Coño!
Whoa!
¡Qué potencia!
Oh!
Demasiada tecnología para esta época, creo yo. Uf. Pantallas de carga. Inevitables, pero necesarias.
The future is coming today. There's a shiny new tomorrow on the way. A day of invention is at hand. It's a mystic, futuristic wonderland. Just around the bend, my friend, you'll see a dream or two. If you care to dream and dare to dream, your dreams can all come true. There's a world of wondrous wonder on display. Because the future is coming today.
Not bad, eh? Not bad at all, but I thought you fired her. I found a loophole. What kind of loophole? Just a loophole. You're not the only one who's allowed to have secrets, you know. All right. Say, don't you have to get that whatchamacallit to Emmett Brown's booth? Huh? Oh, yeah, right.
Because the future is coming. It's almost here now. The future is coming. It's getting clear now. The future is coming today.
¡Ole! Muy bien, muy bonito. Vale, vamos a darle el acumulador. ¿Lo tengo en el inventario? Ahora lo tengo en el inventario. Parece que está apagado. Qué raro, coño, que siempre lo de escape el maldita sea.
Enlightenment awaits you under the sea.
Iluminación te espera bajo el mar. ¿No puedo entrar?
Insert ticket to enter.
You are going to need a ticket.
No me digas. Bienvenidos a Rapture. Vale, a ver.
And here he comes, right on cue. No doubt he'll try to talk you out of it, Detective, but you mustn't let your resolution waver.
Hello, Crockett.
What?
What's going on here?
Well, Miss Strickland here seems to think,
You should step aside and let the officer do his duty, now.
Wait a minute, that's Emmett's levitator up there.
Oh, don't be so modest. I'd say you deserve at least half the credit. It was you who tricked poor Emmett into breaking up with me. It was you who manipulated him into dropping my project in favor of this clear hazard to public safety.
It was my plan to get him back to inventing what he should be inventing. What's your point?
Oh, I think you know exactly what my point is. Emmett's invention isn't going to work, is it? At least not the way poor Emmett thinks it is.
How do you know this?
I had a very interesting chat with Carl Sagan last night. I found out who Sonny Crockett really is, and where he comes from.
Is there something you want to tell me, Sonny?
Why don't you call him by his real name? Yakov Smirnov.
Thanks a lot, Doc.
An anarchist! A foreign agitator bent on sowing chaos and destruction in the Hill Valley Expo!
Annie, you don't believe any of this bullshit, do you?
Sorry, Yakov, but I really don't have a choice.
Very good. And now, arrest this subversive.
Pero que es su palabra contra la mía.
Come here.
Joder.
Look, here's the thing. I happen to believe this dame's got a screw loose. But she's been getting some clout in town, ever since that business with Kid Tannen.
But Emmett's gotta fly that electrokinetic levitator at this demo. His whole future depends on it.
And my future depends on making sure he doesn't. The chief reads her column religiously. Well, if I don't do what she says, she's gonna start a campaign to have certain tainted officers removed from the force.
Estupendo.
Isn't there anything I can do?
Not unless you've got some dirt on Edna. Something that'll discredit her in the eyes of the law. Well?
I'll dig something up.
You do that. In the meantime, you and young Mr. Brown better... where is he anyway?
Wait, you haven't seen him?
Emmett? Has this foreign radical done something to my Emmett?
Maybe you should find him.
Oh, you're letting him go? This radical subversive? Just like that?
Okay, so I gotta find Emmett. And do something about Edna.
Vale, es el último. Ok,
Come on, Emmett, where are you?
bien. Trixie.
Hi, Trixie.
That's techni to you, kiddo.
Right. Congratulations on getting the old job back.
Thanks. Justice triumphs in the end, you know? Now what can I do you for?
So, which exhibits do you recommend?
The most popular attractions are the Glass House, the Future Furnishings, and of course, Enlightenment Under the Sea. You know who that is under the diving helmet? That's Jacques Cousteau himself. Of course, you need to get tickets if you want to see the main attractions.
How much are tickets?
Aw, put your money away. Here, we're
Oh.
kind of like family now, you know?
Thanks.
Estupendo.
You seen Emmett around? I'm kind of worried that he's not at his booth.
Let me think. Yeah. He wandered down that way a little while ago. He was talking real intense with another guy.
Older guy? Looked a lot like Emmett in the face?
Yeah. Uncle or something?
Or something. Look, Emmett's demonstration has hit a snag or two. Can you delay his act for a while? Let someone else go before him?
Sorry, I don't set the roster, and they won't let me change it. I can drag my feet a little, but if your friend's not ready to go on pretty soon, we might have to skip his act. I mean, demonstration.
But you can't.
Hey, it's just a science demo. It ain't a matter of life and death.
What time is Emmett supposed to go on?
Let's see, 8 kilobeats past 50. We're on metric time here at the Hill Valley Expo.
Ok.
Edna Strickland is trying to get Emmett's booth shut down.
That dame don't know how to mind her own business, does she?
Already told me how you managed to get your old job back.
He did? But it was supposed to be a secret.
There's no secrets between us. He couldn't resist telling such a good story.
Yeah?
Still, I'd like to hear it again, from your point of view.
He didn't tell you anything.
Come on, Trixie. I'm dying to know how you got the job back.
You won't hear it from me. I don't talk out of turn.
Vale.
Dang.
Vamos a hablar con él a ver qué nos dice.
Oh, hello, Smirnoff.
Me llamas Smirnoff, la tía. No puedo pasar por ahí.
No.
¿Qué es esto?
A potted plant? What's this got to do with law enforcement?
A potted plant? What's this got to do with law enforcement?
It's a bug.
No, a plant. But it's got a wire recorder hidden inside, see? If we could have got one of these into Tannen's speakeasy, and if he's the kind of guy who talks to plants, we could have busted him a lot earlier.
Are you ready for a picture radio? Wonder if that's anything like MTV.
Ok.
Hey, don't walk off with the recording plant. It's the only one I got.
Vale, pues tengo que hacer que la persona venga hasta aquí para hablar con ella. Supongo que la misma Edna. Vale, a
Act
ver.
casual. He's coming back.
The electro pacifier.
Amazing, isn't it? They say one day we'll be able to stun fleeing criminals by shocking them at a distance.
Does it work?
Nah, it's just a model.
Qué pena.
The amazing inebriomatic.
Well, from what the boys in the lab tell me, someday we'll be able to tell whether people have been drinking just by breathing into a machine like this. Try it out.
I don't think so.
Si hiciéramos que Edna diera positivo. A ver.
Danny, can I talk to Edna for a minute?
Be my guest. I'd like a couple minutes of quiet.
What's this about?
What'd you do with Emmett, Edna?
What are you talking about? You're the one who's trying to ruin his life.
Believe it or not, I'm the one trying to save it.
From what?
From you, mostly. You really don't know where Emmett is?
I haven't the foggiest. If he's smart, he's run far away from whatever dangerous shenanigans you talked him into perpetrating today.
Shenanigans? Why are you still involved in Emmett's life? I thought you broke up with him.
I did, but then your friend Mr. Sagan told me about your scheme to interfere with our romance. Not a very nice thing to do, Comrade Smirnoff.
You don't really think Emmett's gonna want you back after you crushed his heart and tried to stop his demonstration at the expo, do you?
Not at first, no. But eventually he'll realize I've got his best interests at heart, and he'll come running back to me like one of those dogs he loves so much.
You hate dogs.
Yes, ironic, isn't it?
Why'd you go and get Emmett's invention sealed up like that?
I had no choice. Once Mr. Sagan told me about your attempts to radicalize my poor Emmett, I knew I had to stop him from going through with your dangerous invention.
But it's his invention, and it's not dangerous. Okay, maybe it's a little dangerous, but only to him.
That's for the authorities to decide.
Any chance you could talk Parker into letting Emmett go ahead with his demonstration?
None whatsoever. And as long as I'm here, that contraption of yours is grounded.
I know your deep, dark secret.
Secret? What secret?
Those charities you were working for, they were all just a front, so you could wriggle your way into those orphanages and...
And steal their piggy banks?
Right. I know your deep, dark...
Pero se ha asustado. Rima con bruja. Lo que susurrabas con Carl. Trabajabas para aquí, Tannen.
Pretending like you wanted to put Kid Tannen away when all the time you were working for him.
Oh, how preposterous.
No, no tiene mucho sentido.
I know. You know, what you were whispering about with Carl Sagan yesterday.
You overheard?
Sure I did. And you did a really lousy job at, burying the body.
You didn't hear a thing. What I was talking about with Carl Sagan is between me and Carl Sagan.
Vale, el doctor lo sabe.
Have you seen Mr. Sagan around here anywhere?
No, and I wouldn't tell you if I had. He's more than a little scared of your anarchistic tendencies.
Did you see? Trixie Trotter got her old job back.
Oh, I know! I tried to have it out with Arthur McFly, but he refuses to explain himself. Apparently, he discovered some sort of loophole that allows that Canadian to retain her position. Well, the Ladies' Decency Society shall hear about this. Make no mistake.
Why is Parker so willing to do your bidding?
Well, the good detective knows that he owes his current rise through the ranks to my reporting on his behalf.
Oh.
He also knows that I could just as easily pen an exposé about his previous nights of drunken debauchery and evidence tampering.
You're blackmailing
Si es
him?
que...
Reporters don't blackmail, Mr. Smirnoff. We look out for the public interest.
A veces me arrepiento de manipularla para que rompa con Emmett, o para que se junte, o para lo que sea lo que tengo que hacer con ella. Pero es que luego veo lo zorra que es y lo manipuladora que es todo el rato y digo, ya no me importa, ¿sabes?
Okay.
Tener que manipularla para mis beneficios. Ah, qué tía. Bien, ¿qué más podemos hacer? Cabina telefónica. ¿Funcionará?
Welcome to the phone booth of the future, made with Atlas glass. Atlas, unbreakable and soundproof. Our phone is hands-free, so you can enjoy a sandwich or a cigarette while chatting with friends in perfect privacy. Would you like to place a call?
Yes, I'd like to talk to...
Unfortunately, this phone booth only accepts incoming calls.
Estupendo. KL42... Bueno, supongo que él ha memorizado el número, ¿no? No tengo que memorizarlo yo. Vale... esta es la de Emmett, que está jodida.
gonna fly his electrokinetic levitator, and he's gonna do it today.
Tenemos que hacer que lo consiga, sí. A ver si podemos entrar aquí. Ya tenemos tickets para todo.
Welcome to the world of tomorrow, where a man's home is truly his castle. Here, gratification is just always a push of a button away.
Botón rojo.
In the house of the future, fresh fruit baskets will be replenished daily by fleets of fruit-bearing helicopters.
Ah, it's wax.
Esto estaba en el futuro, es decir, en el 2015. Bueno, no es el futuro, ya me entendéis. En la película tercera de Regreso al Futuro, no, en la segunda, perdón. En la segunda película de Regreso al Futuro tenían esto enchufado en casa. A ver el verde. Oh. What?
Hey, please recite the phone number you wish to dial, or say hang up to terminate your phone helmet experience.
Mansión Brown, cabina telefónica del futuro.
Klondike 4253.
Perfecto. Ah.
Hill Valley Expo, where the future is coming today. This is Techni Muse of Progress. To whom am I speaking?
Kid Tannen.
It's Kid Tannen. I'm out of jail and I want you back, baby.
I don't know who you are or why you're doing that horrible impersonation of Kid, but that part of my life is over. I've gone legit.
Conversation terminated.
Vale, eso no ha colado.
Trixie.
Bien por ti, Trixie. A ver, puedo... Nah, Carl Sagan, ¿para qué? Y el otro tampoco tenía sentido.
A fully equipped home entertainment center. So, where's the ColecoVision?
Nada más por aquí. Planta de maceta. Ah, para intercambiarla con la otra,
doesn't
¿no?
belong here. There's nothing futuristic about it.
Ok, ya tenemos la planta para intercambiarla por la otra.
Greetings again,
Oh.
mortals. This is Techni Muse of Progress. Hoping you're all having a swell time taking in all the exhibits. Don't forget, you can purchase tickets to our main attractions right here at the information booth.
Oh, uno menos. Y contando. Vale, creo que ya hemos hecho... Oh, no, espera, falta el azul. ¿Qué hacía el azul? Y esto de aquí nada, esto de aquí nada.
Chinese checkers and everything.
Damas chinas y todo. Vale, vamos a explorar un poco el otro sitio. Vale, puedo salir sin problema. ¿Salir? Sí. ¿Entrar? No. Algo más por aquí. Ah, la parte de arriba, ¿no? Go, go, go. Go, go, go. House of Glass. Casa de cristal.
No one in here.
¿Y ya está? Interesante. Más tarde seguramente pase algo aquí. Ok, tenemos que hablar con este hombre. Déjame mirar este sitio. Vamos a revisar todos los lugares primero.
Here's my ticket. Give me a ride in that thing.
Thank you, monsieur. I hope you will find your trip to the bottom of the sea less enlightening.
Vaya, hay varios sitios en donde puedo estar aislado completamente. Ok. Y ya está.
Well?
Heavy.
Heavy.
Monsieur has a way with words.
Ok, heavy. Vale, muy bien, pues ya hemos explorado todos los aparatos que habían por aquí. ¿Esto es un reloj?
I think that's supposed to be a clock.
Ok. Un poco extraño, supongo que... No, iba a decir segundos. Microsegundos, segundos... No lo entiendo. Bueno, vamos a dejarlo por aquí, gente, que llevamos ya casi 25 minutitos, 26 minutitos de vídeo. Y esto se está poniendo muy interesante. Vamos a ver cómo continuamos con esto. Tengo que... decirle al policía el secreto de Edna, tengo que conseguir un montón de cosas, hablar con el ciudadano Brown. Esto está siendo caótico. Ahora tenemos al doctor de enemigo, esto jamás me había pasado. Hasta el siguiente episodio. Alfa, corto y cierro.